on F1 2017 Season 1, and we're here. Well, we're no longer in the European season anymore. We're in the flyaways, and our first stop is the lovely, picturesque, dark Singapore. A track that is just so fantastic to drive on, it really is. And it's going to be difficult. That's no word of a lie. But what we do have in our favour is that there's rain due. I can safely say that I am looking forward to that when that happens. It is going to be probably one of the most interesting races, because obviously we're coming off the back of a really good performance in Italy. We got 6th somehow, I don't know, but we got it. And yeah, it's basically, what can we do in this position? And I, for one, cannot wait. Just gonna check the volume of my laptop because I can no longer hear it. What's going on? There we go. Hopefully, better start hearing myself now. But anyway, like so, we'll get going. And have a look again. Yep, fuel looks okay. Right, let's get this race started, shall we? We're in 13th as well, guys. We had a really good qualifying session, mainly because it rained. It was full wet quali, so we were on the blue tyres. Oh my god, Palmer. And yeah, we timed it to perfection, came out with about 5 minutes to go, did 2 laps, and we got 13th. Unfortunately, we didn't beat Fernando. That was our core aim for this race. And yeah, unfortunately, it didn't happen for us, which was a shame. You know, sometimes you just got to go with it. Those are the breaks. So we've lost the rivalry to Fernando Alonso. To be honest, after the bad races we had in Silverstone and Hungary, I think it was always going to be a tall order to come back from that. And here is no different. I mean, in the dry here, in practice anyway, in quali, we were just slow. There was no beating around the bush, we were just slow. So, Singapore, round 14, 6 races to go? 7? 1 or 20 this year? I think it's 21 still, but don't count that. Could be wrong. Probably am wrong, usually am. Quite excited. I am quite excited. Obviously, we took the warm components out that we're using in practice and qualifying, so we've got a bit more pace. And obviously, the race pace of the cars on the game is significantly different than it is in qualifying. So it's just a case of basically finding out where we're at or where we're going to be. And it is going to rain. Let's not forget, it is going to rain towards the end of the race. And I, for one, cannot wait. So we're going to gear up, get ready to go.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
5 lights, gear up in Singapore. Can we stay out of trouble? Let's find out as we get going. This race, and once again we're beaten off the line by Williams. Oh, he sticks it out round the outside. Tell you what, Stroll, credit when credit's due. But I'm going to try and out-drag you. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that. Oh, he's hit us. Still going to hang it around the outside. Can we do it? No. Stroll's got us. We're down to 14. Stroll still fighting us. Oh, Perez is up through the field already. He's got past Van Dorn.
Right, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Oh, if only I didn't hit the curb. Yeah, sorry, Perez, you're not getting through, mate. If you're going to try anything, you're going around the outside. Oh, that was a very brave move on Lance Stroll. We're back up into 13th. Oh, bloody hell, we're -3 on fuel. Fuel saving around here is going to be nigh on impossible. I cannot believe just how much we're underfueled. Why are we so underfueled? Don't like that we're really underfueled. I mean, they want us to finish 16th, so we've got to finish quite high up. So, oh, I don't like it. Stroll getting closer again. Because the car does feel light. It really does. And like I said, by the time we get to about lap 10, we're going to be about in -5 because we're not recovering any fuel. Good luck from us, 148. Quite happy with that. I think what we may need to do as well is focus, once we've got a few aerodynamic upgrades in, get an upgrade in for the fuel injection, because this is ridiculous. Probably why we're able to stay in front of these guys at the minute. I mean, I know that, you know, Singapore's really difficult to pass. But at the same time, we're losing fuel constantly, so we're getting lighter and lighter. Much lighter than everyone else, so it's going to make us quicker. Ideally, anyway. was our first little brush with the wall. Oh, yellow flag. Well, that's coming from behind us. Bring out a safety car. Come on, bring out a safety car. Someone's pulled off. Don't quite know who it is. It's Perez! Perez weekend goes from bad to worse. He started quite low down because obviously he didn't qualify for whatever reason. That's one less car we don't have to worry about. We're quite wide into there. Make the fuel back at some point. When it rains, we'll then make the fuel back. I think while it's dry and we've got this sort of pace, we need to do the best we can. We go 47.9. We've got DRS again on signs. Bottas right behind Stroll. Let's remind you guys that we've got Bottas and Raikkonen trying to make their way through the field. Bit wide, but we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Just focusing on that Toro Rosso ahead, trying, well, want to stay with him really, and I'm quite glad that we're able to do that at the minute. Will it be Fernando holding everyone up? That's the closest we've been to signs for a while. Went over the curbs there because I was worried about sliding into the back of Sainz. Right, fuel's only going up marginally. The only problem is we're 3 laps over. Stroll still holding off Bottas. That felt really nice through there. Sainz getting out of shape going over the curbs there. I think we're starting to put him under a bit of pressure.
We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
I think the best bet is to stay on the ultra soft tyres.
Copy that.
Oh, we were wide off there. It's going to be a Stroll run on us. We're just going to defend. Yep, fair enough. Can't believe Bottas can't do anything about Stroll. This is really interesting.
Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. Reduce
Hamilton's out!
and keep a
Oh my
positive
word!
delta.
Yep, virtual safety car, not going to lead.
Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we'll risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
So we've gained a position through Lewis Hamilton's retirement, who looked very dominant in qualifying.
We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
15 minutes before the rain comes. Fernando is definitely holding these cars up, so I don't reckon I'd be with these guys if the car was there. Sorry guys, I'm just having a bit of problems at the minute with my stream. Just going to find the charger, going to see if I can do anything, because I can't hear the audio and my laptop has just tried going to sleep. So Do bear with me a second. Why are you doing this, you poxy thing? Right. Yes, we are having. Open the audio troubleshooter. Where is that? Where is that? Where is the audio troubleshooter that you speak of? Right, so that's on 100. Sorry, sorry about this, guys. It's really frustrating. Don't really want to do this, but unfortunately, I have no choice. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with the audio and why I can't hear it. Why can't I hear the laptop? What is going on? Where's the audio troubleshooter? What are you on about? Ah, dear. Well, at least I thought it'd be under A. Audio, 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 audio. No. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I would like to, because, you know, I'm having a good race, and I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. I mean, I can't hear me, which is the problem right now. See if I can Google it. Yeah. Hi there, FIFA mate. If you can hear me, that's great. I'm still here. I'm just having a bit of audio issues at the minute. I'm trying to figure out what's going on and why I can't hear myself. If you can hear me, just message, and obviously I'll continue with the stream regardless, because obviously you can hear me. I just don't understand why I'm having audio problems and why I can't hear myself, because basically the laptop went to sleep. And yeah, it's not good. I'm trying to stream and it's ridiculous. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, started 13th in Singapore. I'm in 12th at the minute due to Hamilton's retirement. I'm doing okay. We've got rain on the way, and that will last for the end of the race. But the problem is, I'm -3 on fuel, and it doesn't seem like it's going down. So it's going to be an interesting. Oh, right, okay, that's taking too long. I'll have to deal with that another day. I need to put that somewhere I can see it when it goes off. Right, if I see... Right, there we go. I'll just have to look every time I'm on a straight. Right, let's carry on, shall we? We're doing alright at the minute. Okay, not exactly the way we wanted to begin, but there we go. We almost made an absolute dive bomb on Carlos Sainz, and we're going for it again, and we're through. Maybe we should have brakes more often. Well, we're up into 11th. Alonso is holding everyone up at the minute. Alonso must have had a blinding start, because he was in 9th, and I believe he is now in 6th or 7th. Something like that, anyway. But there's Palmer. We wanted to close up on him, try and get in the points. The rain is due in about 15 minutes. Rain again for the 3rd race in a row. Getting that Reynolds slipstream. Was going to put an upgrade going into Malaysia, I think is next, but unfortunately I've decided to purchase one of the little that enables the cost of stuff to be a bit cheaper. Basically I'm going to focus on aerodynamics. I'm going to buy a few upgrades there, because to be honest, this Sauber needs it. So far so good. Okay. Tips, mate. Just treat it as a novice, alright? Get all your setups from time trial, okay? Go to time trial, just keep going round and round and round before you begin anything, especially if you're, like you say, you're playing your first F1 game since 2003. It's a completely different kettle of fish. So, just go on time trial, use other people's setup on the leaderboard, whether it's your friends, people who are just absolutely bossing the game. That's what I do. That's how I get my setups. And obviously, you just keep going faster and faster. If you have to and you're dedicated, spend about a week doing it, or at least a few days solidly, just trying to get used to the game. Because obviously, the more you play it, the quicker you're going to get. That is my advice to you, my friend. That wall's getting ever closer. Why the... Just making sure my my best time in Australia is a 1:33.3. That's not bad. That's not bad, buddy. I think you just need to gain a couple of more seconds. But obviously, like I say, within time, it will come to you. It really will. You just need to focus on nailing your setups and getting used to the game mechanics as well.
We expect to potentially see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Are we going to have to make a pit stop before the rain comes? That's going to be an interesting question as well. Like I say, guys, if you like what you're seeing, do hit that follow button, please. It will help me out massively. We also have ESR starting up on Saturday. The 100%, we went for the move on Palmer. We're up the inside. He's still side by side with us. And we stick it around the outside, and we are in the points. What a move. What a move. So I believe I'm now the top Brit in the race.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the option.
Just do. Just make sure laptop doesn't go to sleep so I can see what's going on. Best of lines for us there, but we're okay. Oh, pits for a very early start. Interesting. So unless he's obtained damage somewhere. Alright, we've got DRS. Okay, fuel is 359. Not where we want it really. Oh, that's Alonso! Alonso's locked up and gone wide. Oh no, I didn't need that. These guys are going to run away now. We're up into 9th, I'm happy about that. But Alonso has made a costly mistake there. He's going to go run lean around this bit. I have to accept the fact that these guys probably going to run away from us. Probably a bit too wide there. There we go. DRS. Still just about hanging on to these guys at the minute. See, that's the good way to go about it, FIFA. That is the good way to go about it. Just keep driving around, you know, get the feel for the game. And like I say, if you want a new setup, go to time trial. That's all I can tell you. And there you'll probably notice you can go at least a second quicker. I didn't knock it back down to bloody lean while I'm going through here. So we're pulling away from Alonso. On a track where McLaren were expected to excel, a costly mistake has allowed us past Alonso. Absolutely mind boxing. However, there are cars pitting.
Right, the car ahead has come in to put on the ultra soft tyre. Car ahead is now running ultra softs.
The question is, we've just got to figure out what to do. Do we stay on these tyres, or do we pit for a fresh set? Because like I said, there is rain due, and we don't have to pit really. We don't.
Okay, gap ahead is 7.1 seconds.
I can't believe we're in fourth.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit. Looks like rain is inbound and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes until the rain.
5 minutes until the rain. We can hang on. We can hang on to this. I believe. Yeah, we can. 38% tyre wear. Of course we can hang on to this. Gearbox, though, is showing signs of wear. I haven't considered the gearbox. Magnussen in third.
Ricardo has moved up into first place.
Ricardo leads. Verstappen second. It's a Red Bull 1-2 at the minute. I'm third. Like I said, there's rain due in about 5 minutes. I think we made the right decision here. It's going to be an interesting one. Like I said, guys, if you want to see more, do hit that follow button where you'll see more F1 content and later down the line FIFA. Subscribe to my YouTube page where if you want to catch up with my last season that I did on F1 2016 and the beginning of this season, of course. Also, there's the ESR Racing League page. Do hit that as well, guys. Basically, I race on the Tuesday division, which will be at 9:30, live streamed by Mustafa Shag on Twitch. That's Mustafa with a T, not a PH. Yeah, don't know what the hell went there, but we have lost all that time we had. We had about 1.4 seconds over Jolyon. That's now eroded due to that mistake. But we're okay, we're okay.
11.9 seconds. The gap to teammate is 34.8 seconds.
Any big guns there? Stroll still in front of Bottas. It's like David Coulthard stuck behind Benaldi at Monaco in 2001. Let's have a look at the chat, see if anyone said anything. How long you been playing F1? And you're on with... Ah. Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. Oh, dude, that means so much. You have no idea. I've been playing F1, well, pretty much all my life. I remember my dad when I first got a PlayStation, handed me F1 97. It was either 97 or 95 one. I think it was 95 actually, and I just played on that constantly. Then 99 was another one. Then the various versions of the 2000 season, 2001, both Prognosis and EA, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005. And like I said, just goes on and on and on. And it's been really good. And like I say, this is just, like I say, I mean, I get annoyed that I sometimes use flashbacks. I'm not going to pretend that I'm perfect. Hopefully Season 2 I can, stop that altogether. But back to the racing, it's lap 17 and we're still a few minutes away from rain. That is what we're holding out for here.
Expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
Few minutes of rain. There we go. Rain in the next few minutes, and that rain will last until the end of the race. When the rain falls, unfortunately, that is when we're going to have to save the fuel. Made a couple of mistakes on this lap. It's allowed Julian to be right behind us. Is it raining? Can't tell. Tell you what, me and Palmer have pulled away from the rest of the field. A couple of cars have pitted. Because of the rate I'm going through the fuel, basically I have to at least get it to +2, so I'm going to be fuel saving for pretty much the rest of this race, which is going to be annoying because I'm going to fall down the field like a stone. I know I am. Hopefully, I'll have decent pace in the wet on lean. That's a big ask. And guys, if you want to know what difficulty I'm racing on, I'm on 100. I fully didn't expect to be here after looking at practice and, the practice sessions. It was a full wet quali, so I managed to nick 13th place. I advise as well, guys, because obviously we know the AI are a bit OP at the minute and do like these special 1 laps. Go out with about 2 laps to go, 2 minutes to go in qualifying. That is my advice. Because basically you can do your qualifying lap in the dying sessions, cross the line, and the session will end. And wherever you are, you'll be. Vettel is right behind Palmer. Ah, why am I not in lean around here? I should be in lean. Yeah, I'm old FIFA. I'm old. Freaking 9603, but I stopped playing because I was on Call of Duty Pro Team, but now I'm starting with F1 again. Yeah, like I say, I don't blame you. I mean, Call of Duty's good and all that, but it's just not F1. F1 is where the heart is. "18 seconds behind. Vettel has passed Palmer. Now, I don't think I can really fight Vettel because Vettel is obviously on, a fresh set. Oh, is that rain? It's raining! The rain is here! The rain is here. I'm going to knock it into lead now. We're going to start saving fuel now. Vettel, what are you doing? Not round here, you daft sod. Alright, go on. If you're gonna make a move, do it. Oh crap, we got wing damage. We'll have to pit for a new front wing.
We're seeing minor damage to the front wing. Be easy on the car till we get it repaired. We don't want to risk making it worse.
Oh, okay. That was weird. Stuck on the barrier. I'll change that to yes. Right, okay. Wide, we'll be fine. Magnussen's coming up behind us as well. Oh. Sorry guys, didn't mean to turn in that early. Blimey. Oh, it's so fully ready for inters now. It's almost impossible to get around these corners. But obviously, I'm on less grip than the guys around me, apart from Palmer. But obviously, I'm running in lean as well, so everyone's catching me.
Alright, we're getting very close to the crossover point now. Stay out if you have the pace, but as soon as you hit the limit, come put the inters on. We're considering switching to
I think, yeah, the inters are the right tyres to be on now.
Our gap to the car in front is 4.8 seconds. Understood, copy that.
We were looking good, but like I said, the fuel was always going to hamper us. It was just a case of trying to get as far up the field as we can. The DRS is offline now as well. There we go, we're in the pits. He's right behind us. It is. It is just pure fun driving in the rain around here. Oh, I didn't realise. Oh no, that was totally my fault there. I didn't realise the lights went green.
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
I need a better team with a better bloody light system. I cannot believe the team has underfueled me by this much. It has cost us points, it really has.
Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
Like I said, everyone's going to be running standard. Everyone is going to be zooming up to me. I can't really do much. It's painful, but you know, if we want to see the end of this race, we've just got to keep going. I mean, lucky enough for us now, they haven't got DRS, so we've got that little buffer out of the way with. But the fact we're still 3.6 down on fuel, it's a joke.
Way soon. Heavy rain in 10 minutes time.
Heavy rain in 10 minutes time. Oh, dear. Oh, there we go.
You've taken damage to the front wing. We recommend you pit for repairs before this becomes a serious problem for us. We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Do you like
Race
to keep to
over.
the current plan or try the new one? Okay, copy that.
My fault. That one was definitely my fault. Just hit the brakes, snatched it. Nothing we could do. Gonna pit again for the second time in 2 laps for once again for another front wing, and oh, our good work gone. But like I say, EU dares wins, so I'm just gonna brave it out. Right, let's keep it on that light. Don't want to get caught out again.
Go now.
There we go. Oh, there are 2 cars out. Who's the second car? I know Hamilton's out. We've gone from running in 3rd to being in 18th, and probably more than likely running slower than Pascal because obviously we're running a much lower fuel at the minute. I will retire from this race, guys, if I can't do it. Like I said, when we start getting lapped as well, that is also another thing that will enable us to save more fuel. Stay away from that wall, please. Thank you. I say it's a shame. It's a shame, but I do have confidence that we can try and pull. Oh, blimey! It's that corner again, trying to catch us out. I need to start braking earlier into that corner. It's just not working at the minute. Come on, guys. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. I won't be retiring until at least, you know, lap whenever the fuel, you know, I'm like -3 on fuel, so it'll be about lap 58. I'll think about retiring if it's still in this situation. It's basically just something to work on the car. Now I know it's a weakness on the car. Just improve the fuel injection. Like I say, especially in modern Formula 1, in real life, we know that fuel saving is an issue with a lot of these drivers. You know, even in the days of, you know, before the hybrid era came in, you know, the 2010, 11, 12, even drivers then were having to save fuel. Right, we're quicker than Pascal. We've took 7 tenths out of Pascal on this lap alone, so we beat our teammate. We're still going to get a good enough rating, okay? And like I say, 16th is where we need to finish. That is the way I have to look at this race now. Like I say, guys, don't forget to hit that follow button, please. That will help me out immensely. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube page as well if you want to catch up with the various races. Also, there is the the Esports Racing League YouTube page as well if you want to see me in action, racing with a bunch of other drivers that, you know, are probably the best that, you know, anyone could wish to race against. Basically, we have 3 divisions. Saturday, it will be at 2:30, live streamed by Positively Glad. Do check out his Twitch and YouTube channel as well. I'll put it in the description down below. That's Positively Glad. It will be streaming that at about 2 o'clock on Saturday. So do stay tuned for that. Well, 2:30, something like that. That's 100% strict rules, full quali. Tuesday, because the Sunday one hasn't started yet. Tuesday, it's 50% short quali, strict rules. I will be in that one, and that will be live streamed by Mustafa Shag. That's Mustafa with a T, not a PH. And that will be done at 9:30 on Tuesday night, live on Twitch, if you want to see that, and see me in action around Australia. I'll be driving a Red Bull, so, you know, it'll be a lot better than this pile of buckets. Slow down, slow down, slow down. So we were in 8th as well though when we came out of the pits. I mean, we had Bottas behind us. I doubt we would have done anything about him. But we just snatched a brake, went off and chipped a bit of our front wing. It went red. There was no way I'm running around this track in the wet with a red wing. Hulkenberg's out. That pushes us up to 17th. Please bring out a safety car. Please. Who is the second car that retired? What's the second car that retired? I mean, it's not Hulkenberg. Who it was? It's the same name, FIFA. It's the same name. Basically just trying to keep it simple. No need to come up with different names. The only name that is different is my Xbox name, which is ESR Forza Rara. Hard to tell who's leading, whether it's the Red Bulls or whether it's Vettel. So we are catching Van Dorn as well. But whether we catch anyone after that is another thing. Alonso's out. The McLaren breaks down again. Alonso was looking like he was actually going to score points for the second time in 3 races. Alonso retires from a good point scoring position to put us up into 16th. Nothing's over until the fat lady sings, is the old saying. If I can get past Stoffel and Pascal, that will put me up into 15th, 14th. Any more cars should drop out, I'll be in prime position.
Heavy rain will be staying with us for a while now, at least a 20-minute window of heavy rain.
Obviously, whilst we're trying to negotiate our way past Pascal, we need to... Pascal... I mean, maybe Pascal's having similar problems, but we're... Like I said, we're 2.6 down. We need it to be +2. That's what we're aiming for. Get off the curb. Oh, again, the brakes are very spongy at the minute. But that's Pascal dealt with. On the teammate. And like I say, guys, I do apologise if my streams are a bit laggy as well. Unfortunately, I don't have the world's best internet. One day, hopefully within the next year or so, I will get that resolved. Until then, I'll just have to make do. Can't stream multiplayer like I'd like, so that rules out games like Star Wars Battlefront 2, Call of Duty, Battlefield 1, you know, stuff like that. I'd enjoy streaming to you guys, but unfortunately, the minute my hands are tied. Come on, McLaren's the team we've been racing against all season. We need to close that gap down. Now that's either two cars there, or one of the leaders have pitted. Why? I don't know. Front wing damage maybe from locking up? One of Alonso's retired due to brake issues because he was struggling slowing down before the rain came. Yeah, not the best line, but unfortunately that's where we're at the minute. Oh, cheers, FIFA. I'll tell you what, you're a really good egg, you. You really are. Just keep going. We are Stoffel, which is good. Obviously, I don't know the gap to the next car. What I really mini-map. Oh, header stop. Free corner. If I just knock going as I'm going, I'll be able to... is killing us at the minute. But the engine thing that's the issue at the minute is the gearbox on the next race. Stay away from damn it. This has become from, obviously, like I said, we had the strategy. If our fuel wasn't this bad, we had the strategy perfect. We stayed out when other guys pitted for fresh ultra softs. You know, admittedly, I botched up the first pit stop because I didn't notice the lights change. No, obviously, we ran wide, chipped our front wing, and that was it. C'est la vie, as Chris said earlier in the season. Now the next track is Malaysia. Now on 2016 I was pretty strong on that track. I'm hoping, even though I'm in a very slow car, it'll be just as strong. So we are pushing, we're pushing as hard as we can.
Pretty terrible, but that water is draining away. I think the intermediate is going to stay the tyre of choice for a while yet.
You know what's annoying, guys? I can see on the radar as well, points. The final point scoring position. We've got 30 odd laps to try and get this fuel down, well, into the green at least. This race has become about survival. It's not survive Singapore because of the walls or survive it because of the AI. It's survive Singapore because of the fuel. We've got to try and race our way back through the field whilst racing on lean. But yes, it's not, you know, it's not giving our engine much wear, but you know, we haven't got the power that we had earlier in the race. I'm just hoping that around about lap 50 we'll have it. Oh, come on. That's the corner where we lost our front wing. You can see on the radar, guys, that's where the other cars are. So it's Van Dorn catching these guys as well. I haven't thought about that. Hopefully we can allow Van Dorn to pull us along as well whilst we're trying to find a way past. Interesting race this. I'll tell you what, despite the situation I'm in, I'm really enjoying it. I can't believe we're 7 seconds in front of Pascal. This is the difficult job now. Trying to pass another car.
These conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall.
So 20 minutes of heavy rainfall. Oh, it's this lean mixture that's costing us against Van Dorn at the minute. .6. We're getting there, slowly but surely. I think the wet tyres are definitely being considered by the team. We're going for the move on Stoffel. And we are through. We're up into 14th now. We can try and chase down Jolie and Palmer if we can. Hopefully Stoffel won't slow us down by trying to repass us. We've already got a sizable gap already. Fresh air as well. 10 seconds the gap. Ah, oh, come on, man. Right, let's focus because that was quite clearly a corner cut. Right, so 10.07. Now we've got fresh air, are we able to do anything about it?
Gap to car in front is 10.
Gap's gone up by a tenth, but obviously that's quite a long straight there. Through the second and third sector, I'm hoping that we can get that time back.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
Oh, hello, what's this? Wet tyres.
Confirmed.
Wet tyres are the place to be.
set of full wets on, we've seen a few people change over.
Right, so we're in the pits. There goes Palmer. And off we go. Stoffel's already coming out the pits as well.
Pascal has come into the pits. Pascal in the pits now. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Palmer looks a lot closer. Maybe these guys had to double stack behind their teammates because they do look a lot closer. Still Palmer we're chasing. Bit of a mistake there. Hopefully we can rectify that through here. There we go, 13th, 12th, 11th and 10th, all within the same shot. Ooh, understeered towards that wall then. Gap 3.8. Like I said, we're in 14th. They want us to finish 16th, so we are above expectation. I mean, this race could be so much more. I mean, we could be in 6th right now, I reckon, if it weren't for our various fuel consumption problems. Gonna take my dressing gown off because I am roasting. Ooh. Right. For people viewing, thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that follow button if you want to see more F1 content. I'm trying to do at least one race a day. Hopefully I'll be doing two tomorrow. Malaysia during the day and then Japan, I think, tomorrow night. Oh yeah, he would have had the double stack behind us, wouldn't he? So that I can kind of understand why we're so far ahead of Stoffel. Well, that's not Stoffel, Pascal. Stay away from the walls. We'll stay away from the walls. We'll be good. That looks a lot smaller than 2.1. Okay, I reckon the cars in front of me: Palmer, Grosjean, Kvyat, Sainz, maybe? Yeah, maybe both Toros actually.
Heavy rain to stay a while. Doesn't look like it's moving anytime soon.
Look at the gap we've got over Van Dorn. Slowly but surely, that fuel is going down. Ah, oh, damn it, done it again. Turned in too early. That's the only thing I'm trying to use flashback for, guys. That's it. If I have collisions with AI, you know, ideally I want to not use it. Obviously that's been a bit of a failure over the course of Season 1, but when it comes to Season 2, I don't want to use it. Come on, Palmer, pull us along, pull us along. Sorry guys for the lack of talking, I'm just trying to concentrate here. Be close enough to make a move into turn 1. This is the closest we've been to Palmer. I thought about it, I thought about it. Oh, come on! I drifted wide. You cannot punish me for drifting wide. There are loads of Formula 1 cars and drivers that take that line going into that corner. Sod off. Ah, let's gear ourselves up again. Right, I need to get past Palmer. I'm going to end up sliding into the back of him at this rate. Wish me luck, guys. Oh, what a move on Palmer! He's coming back at us though. Can't close the door. Oh, no you don't. You're not spinning me out, buddy. It's Signs who's our next target. So it's Palmer dealt with. Can we do anything about Carlos Sainz? I've been running in lean now, guys, since about lap 18. Sainz our next target. Just need to hold a Palmer off if should he try and make any sort of challenge. .59 of fuel. Lap 39 out of 61.
Our gap to the car in front is 4.7 seconds.
4.7. We've run the gap down by 4/10 over the course of this lap so far. Oh, back end stepping out there. Gap 4.1. That was a strong end to that lap. But the way it's raining here, guys, the organisers would have red flagged this by now. Luckily enough, Codemasters allow us to race. Oh! I've got gearbox problems for the first time. I've lost a gear.
You've lost access to one of the gears. You've lost one of the gears due to a fault.
I've lost fifth gear. The gearbox is packing up on me. That's allowed Palmer to close in on us. Oh, we don't need that.
Everything they can think of, but they're not optimistic. Just keep at it and do your best. That's all we can ask.
Just basically got to deal with this as best we can. Oh, I've got 5th gear back. Oh, right. Let's regather ourselves. Let's go after signs.
The gap to the car ahead is 4.2 seconds.
Well, providing we stay out the walls, we're finishing this race. 20 laps to go. Yeah, you can. You can, Ty. Basically, all you need to do is press start when you're on the loading screen, going into a session, and it says options. You should be able to press the start button and change it from there, mate. You should be able to. I mean, if you want to make it harder for you, I fully understand, but there have been plenty of times this season I've wanted to lower the difficulty, but I've stuck it out because at the end of the day, I don't want it easier. I want it to be, you know, as tough as it can be, which is why I'm running on 100. I'm sure these tyres will last. There's 12th and 11th. Need one more car to retire ideally. This game owes me that. It owes me at least one more car in front of me to retire. Tell you what, Palmer's closing down on these guys as well. You're welcome, I'm getting faster. No, Ty, I'm playing on the pad actually. If you want to go faster, mate, the best thing I can suggest for you to do is go on time trial. Go on time trial, use setups on there from various people. You'll find out which ones suit you better, which ones don't. And you'll see that within time, your pace will generally improve the more you go on. Which, obviously, you know, from all of us is what we want, really. We want to beat this game. Like I say, though, guys, please do hit that follow button if you want to see more content. Like I said, tomorrow morning, so in about, what, 7 hours, I'll be doing the Malaysian Grand Prix. Track I do like, considering I had a lot of success there on 2016. I'm hoping for similar success there on 2017. That's asking a lot, I know, but, you know, at the end of the day, I'm in a Sauber. I don't ask for much. I'm only on 15 points for the season. I scored 1 point in Canada, I came 8th in Belgium, and I came 6th in Monza. If you want to check them races out, go ahead to my YouTube page. That's Ramatron89, same name as it is on Twitch, for YouTube. That's the first time I have seen that fuel gauge in the green. Just need to build up some fuel reserves now so we could, you know, at least put it into standard at some point. It's Stroll. Stroll and Sainz battling it out for 11th and 12th. Singapore in the wet is where it's at. So less than a second now behind Carlos Sainz. About 15 laps to go here. For the third race in a row, guys, we've actually been not challenging for points. I mean, in Belgium and Monza we got points. Here there's time, provided we don't make any mistakes, there is time for us to get points. Tell you what, if I do come away with this race, from this race with a point, I am going to be literally, in my head, having a bit of a scrubs moment of basically streaking down my street. There we go, that's how you make a move on Carlos Sainz.
This is good, really on form. We're 4 places up on our predictions.
That was nice, wasn't it? Oh dear, I haven't touched my laptop in a while, so it's just gone to, excuse me, I want to see what people are saying. So I'm trying to go to sleep, there we go. Like I say, I'm not playing on the wheel. I'm on the pad. I'm on 100 difficulty, which is basically the maximum that Legendary can be. Caught the curb a little bit, which hampered our exit. Who is that other car down the road? Look at the speed of that Williams in a straight line, it is frightening. Can we stick close with Stroll? Can we make a similar move that we've made on Sainz and Palmer through here? We're close enough. Stroll is up our inside still. We'll close the door, and we're up into 11th, and it's Ocon, the next car down the road. Back-end steps out there, not exactly what we wanted. Tyres are okay, so we don't need to worry about that. Gap is 6.4 seconds.
The gap to teammate is 48.7 seconds.
Keeping on that fuel, 0.52. Once it gets to about 1.5, I will up it to standard, because I'm burning fuel like anything. Of course, Ocon. It's that first sector at the minute where I'm losing out, but it's probably due to the engine mode I'm in. Gap is looking interesting. Back down to 6.3.
0.6 seconds.
So what's the gap? It was 6.3, it's now 5.6.
0.6 seconds.
That final sector is where we're gaining the time at the minute. Gap 5.8, so it's gone up by 2/10. It's an interesting one. We can just stay with it through that final sector, because that's where we're making the big gains. In the middle sector, it seems to be like a couple of attempts here and a couple of attempts there. It's that last sector where we reign supreme at the minute. Had to let go of the throttle a bit there. That's not going to help our cause. Let's see if we can get round here. Oh, we had to avoid the wall there. It's going to make us lose some more time. Up 5.9, so it's gone up by a 10th. We need to absolutely nail this last sector now. 5.6. We only took 3/10 out of Ocon on that lap. Gone back up to 5.8 again. We keep losing 2/10 to Ocon in that first sector. That felt nice through there. Tell you what, who's Ocon caught up with? There are 3 cars down the road. Deary me. 13 laps remaining. You'll tell me about it, man. I've just been so focused on trying to get the fuel down and closing on the cars around me. You know, I've not really took notice of the laps. And so we're slower than the leaders, but we seem to be at least uneven with the cars around us. We've got Ocon stuck behind Massa at the minute. Over a lap's worth of fuel. Just need to get it to 1.5. Once I get to 1.5, I'll be happy. And Ocon's past Massa. Massa is falling back through the field. It will fall into our clutches, hopefully. The points are just ahead. Once again, the Williams not performing well in the rain. And there we go. I think Massa's got some front wing damage because he's very slow through the corners. So I had to force him to let me through there. And we're in the points. We're back in the points where we were before before the rain came. I can't believe it. I'm in the points. I'm in the points. I'm in the points. Oh, just need to hold it now.
Okay, the gap behind is 3.1 seconds.
Just think where we'd be if if we didn't have this, if we didn't have that second front wing change. Through the slow corners, we gain a huge amount of time. I feel like that was a bit of a poor end to the lap, but the gap is down to 1.2 seconds.
So the gap to our teammate is 57.0 seconds.
We're 57 seconds in front of Pascal. That is ridiculous. With 10 laps to go, we are challenging Ocon for 9th place. Focus now, try and get through the corners. It is raining quite heavily as well here, guys, so in real life as well where I am, so again, if the stream is laggy, I do apologise. Thank you FIFA man, back into the top 10. Thank you for sticking as well. You've been here since, you know, the front wing issues around about the lap 20. Thank you so much for sticking around this long. You know, I know you could be having, I don't know, a cup of tea, playing, you know, Formula 1 yourself, or spending time with a lady friend, I don't know. Come on. Oh, a bit wide into the... There we go, we're nearing that 1.5 mark. Be able to run in standard for the first time this race. Well, since the rain came. We've been in lean for about 40 laps. This is how slow the AI are when it comes to rain. Well, some of the AI anyway. I'm about to get lapped. Back end stepped out, just keep the power down. I want to stay as close as I can to Ocon. I'm nearing that 1.5 mark. .5. Bit of a late dive on Ocon. Oh, he's come back across us. And we're past, we're up into 9th. It's Grosjean, the next car ahead. What a move. Well, yeah, like I said, I hope you learn things. I mean, I am after all the Tuesday champion in the ESR Racing League, so Yeah, I must know something at least. Is there enough time to close down Grosjean? It's optimistic, I know. But the way we've been going in this race, you can't rule anything out. .4 seconds with 8 laps to go. With us now running in that higher engine mode, could we bring down the gap a lot quicker? We'll find out now. The gap was 7.4. Alright, I'm keeping an eye on the fuel as well, making sure that we don't swallow it up. But the gap is now 7.1. 0.3 of a second have been taken out of Romain Grosjean in that first sector alone. Ah, the leader's coming around as well. Tell you what, this has been probably one of the best drives I've ever done on any F1 game.
Our gap to the car in front is 6.7 seconds.
Gonna get the blue flag warnings very soon. The gap now, it is 6.1. Could it be? So we're 7.4 in front of Ocon. I just need, whoever that leader is, I just need him to pass me quickly and cleanly and drag me along for the ride. Like I said, we're just getting on with it now. That's all we can do. And like I say, guys, after this stream, if he's still streaming, do go over to Positively Glad. Do check out his channel as well, where he's doing a 50% career mode in a McLaren at the minute. I'm sure he'd appreciate, you know, your views as well. Now, if you think I'm emotional, I can be. This guy is even more emotional. This track is bad enough, never mind with rain. Yeah, you can tell me about that, mate. It's, like I said, in the dry, I'm pretty much terrible. In the rain, this has been really fun. And FIFA, I'm on both Twitter and Facebook. If you look me up on Twitter, it's Raratron89. I have tried to start sending tweets out when I'm about to race. Like I said, I'm new to all this, so I'm learning the curve as I go on. And of course, I am on Facebook. My name is, I'll just type it now. There we go. That's my name.
The gap to the car ahead is
5.6.
5.6 seconds.
every time there's rain in an F1 game, you know there is going to be drama. There's been drama in this race right from the word go. It started off dry for once, but we were -3 down on fuel. So I thought I'd take the hit, you know, just go as fast as I can, without, well, not running in rich, but running in standard for as long as I could. And then when it started raining bitterly, I had 2 front wing changes as well because I was an idiot. And the first lap on the Inters basically went off, chipped my wing ever so slightly. Well, not ever so slightly. No, sorry, it was before the rain. Before the rain, it was as the track was greasing up. I just clipped the wall. Got slight damage from front wing, so I thought when I pit for Inters, change it. So I did, and then obviously first lap on Inters, I went off, and yeah, I got a red front wing, so that was fun. Who is that? That is Daniel! It's Daniel Ricciardo! There's a Red Bull lead time this season! Wow! Back end steps out there. .5. 5 laps remaining. It's probably going to be 4 when Ricciardo laps me. He is going to lap me. Let's make no mistake about that. I'm actually recognised on the YouTube, whatever leaderboards there are. I'm like 6 million or something, which was really nice to see. My friend Poz, Positively Glad, he was something like 600 odd 1,000. At the minute he has much more views than I am. In fact, he gets paid for streaming. I don't. Oh, slight tap on the wall there. No damage, luckily enough. We continue. Anyone said anything else? Only one track I hate racing on more than this one. Okay, K-Mac, what track is it? Is it Monaco? For me, it's Monaco.
We're not racing the car behind. Let them past when you can.
Gonna try and keep up with Danny. I love the fact that the Red Bull look like they could be winning their first race of the season.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Three laps remaining. You got this one, lap 58, lap 59, then okay, 4 laps remaining. Also, lap 60 will be our last lap. If we can't catch Grosjean, I don't care. I will be very happy with where I am right now.
17.
We're 17.5 seconds in front of Ocon. That is how much time he has lost letting the leaders through. That is insane. Yeah, Monaco for me, mate, is pretty much the same thing. I pretty much always crash out there. It's always the swimming pool section that catches me out. How much grip have I got? Oh, the tyres are fine. They've got plenty of grip. Just, I don't know, struggling for traction at the minute. Is the rain really that bad here? Just keep an eye on that. I want to make sure I've got fuel to cross the line. If he slows down, he's going to have to slow down to let Danny through. I just need to be there to close in as much as I can.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
What is the gap between ourselves and Grosjean? It is 4.4. He still hasn't received the blue flag orders yet, though. Two laps to go. Right, he's getting the blue flags now. Let's see. I can basically feel the car not gripping through the corners, and that's when I know that I'm basically either aquaplaning or I'm putting the power down too early, which is causing me less traction. Okay. Yeah, just Monaco in general is a bad track for me, so the less said about it, I think, the better. Like I said, we were last at one point in this Grand Prix. We were running third before, just as the rain came, and then obviously we had to pit. We changed our front wing because we gave it a slight knock, and then obviously we put the inters on, and then once again we damaged our front wing even more. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh, come on, Ricciardo! Grosjean is right there. Oh dear, it's going to be on the final lap, this.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
I didn't get any damage, but I think that has ruled out any chance we had of passing Grosjean. Just slid it a bit too much. Right, 9 tenths behind Grosjean going into the final lap. Can we do anything? Ricardo's on his final lap. I've got plus 17 of fuel.
These conditions don't look like they're shifting, predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall.
Gonna knock it into lean. Gonna have to. Oh, I thought it said Ricardo was leading. But Ricardo's in front of us, so how's he already won? I don't understand. Please tell me the game's not going to glitch like it did in China. Right, okay. Let Grosjean have it. He's got that place. I can't. Oh, I hate that I did that. I hate that I did that. There he goes. I'm going to finish behind Grosjean because that's how it should be. There we go. Yeah, I got cocky, mate. I got cocky. I thought I'd be able to get him. I thought I'd just stick behind him. In the end, yeah, it was my fault. I hold my hands up. Shouldn't have done it. But you know what, guys? 8th place. I am absolutely thrilled with that, considering where we were. We was about 5 seconds behind Verline after the second wing change. We put on the inters. We just got on with the job. And Daniel Ricciardo wins his first race of the season. And was it... Oh, it was a Red Bull 1-2 as well. Yeah, if it was dry, I would have probably pulled it off. But at the same time, if I was dry, it would have been in that. I would have been in that position. Oh, I got 9th. No, I wasn't in 8th. I was trying to get 8th. Okay, no, fair enough. 2 points. I'll be happy with that. Oh wow, that's Adrian Newey. I think I just saw Adrian Newey on the podium, and he's run. That is a first. That is a first. Red Bull 1-2 around the streets of Singapore. Absolutely fantastic. Vettel will be very happy with 3rd. We'll go through the constructors. Well, not the constructors. We'll go through the classifications now, guys. Ricardo wins the Singapore Grand Prix, 11 seconds in front of Verstappen, who held off Sebastian Vettel by 4/10 of a second. Even Bottas was lapped. That's how quick these guys were.
Ferrari extend their lead at the
Apparently.
top of the championship.
No, actually, that's
it for
actually
today's
interesting,
Grand
though, because
Prix.
Ricardo was
From
only
Antonio
just
is
ahead of
goodbye,
ourselves and
and see
Grosjean.
you again
So
next
how
time.
did he lap Bottas, Raikkonen, Magnussen, and Kvyat? Anyway, Ocon scores the final point. Stroll, Sainz, Palmer, Massa, Van Dorn, and Verline complete the standings. Alonso retired, Hulkenberg retired, Hamilton retired, and so did Sergio Perez. We'll have a look at the standings now, and the only change that is at the minute, although Vettel now has a 3-point lead over Bottas, Grosjean moves up to 10th in front of Carlos Sainz, so he's now 2 points ahead of the Spaniard. I move up to 14th now. I'm a point in front of Lance Stroll. I'm actually in front of a Williams. Wow. Oh, this is great. Yeah, Hamilton's had a miserable season. He's basically retired from quite a lot of the Grand Prix. Constructor standing, Ferrari lead by 24 points. Now, obviously a double points finish for Ferrari. Mercedes only managing to bring one car home. Obviously we score a couple of points as well to try and, well, bit of pull away further from McLaren. We're on 15 points now. We are 21 points behind Renault. Can we reel them in? I doubt it, but you know what? I'm just happy grabbing the odd point here and there. The fact that it's been 3 races in a row that we've scored points makes me very, very excited for the rest of the season. Well, to be honest, I think that's who everybody will be replacing when they go to Williams. I'm hoping for a drive at a better team next season, but I'm more than happy to stay at Sauber for a second season because I want to develop the car. I really do. 451. We're on 473. And our ranking within McLaren, Williams, Force India and Renault go up. At the minute, normally what I'd do if a team comes in for me is I'd pick the weakest team. But obviously, from what I've heard today, there is a glitch with McLaren where no matter how many engine upgrades you put on, it doesn't work. So, I have to rule McLaren out until they fix it. Which kind of kills me a bit inside because obviously it's McLaren. You know, I'd love to, you know, bring back some glory days. We'll advance to next weekend. Basically, all we've done is we were going to bring in a new aero package to Malaysia, but obviously we need to buy them as cheap as possible. So what I've done is I've purchased the first little square that makes it cost less. Fingers crossed. So we'll see whether that's been the case. I'll have a quick look on the driver tree. And then, obviously, that's where we'll end the stream. Like I say, guys, please do hit that follow button if you want to see more F1 content. It's Malaysia tomorrow, Japan tomorrow night, if I can get it done, which I hope I can. Obviously, there's my YouTube page as well, Rowtron89. Please subscribe to catch up on this season, which has been vastly entertaining. There's the Esports Racing League page as well, which I'd love you guys to subscribe to if you want to watch classic racing on Saturday afternoons, Tuesday nights, and eventually Sunday nights as well. Obviously, as well, if you're interested in joining us at Esports Racing, do go to immensegl.com where you can sign up. Okay, but let's have a quick look. Like I said, now we'll head to the laptop, head to the R&D tree. Has anything cost less? All right, because we need to focus on that. That is now 900. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So it's basically took 100 off. Okay, I can live with that. Red Bull. That's why Red Bull are up there. Look at them. They're almost on par with Ferrari and Mercedes. That is what I want to see. That is what I want to see. A Red Bull up there. I really do. Well, I'd like another team to sign me. Yeah, another team. Yeah, FIFA. Sorry, yeah, I forget that you haven't played with on F1 for a while. Wait, come on. Ah, dear. Sorry, my laptop just shut itself off and I didn't catch it in time. Just bear with me a second. Time. Yep. Well, like I said, I'm hoping that that'll be the case. Yeah. Like I said, thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Alright, it's been an absolute pleasure to host you all tonight. And like I said, 9 viewers and 10 at one point. Thank you so much once again. This is Rarishan89 signing out. If you're around tomorrow morning, you'll see me streaming at the Malaysian Grand Prix. Do stick around for that. Obviously, if you want to catch up with it, find it on the YouTube page. I will upload it before I go to work tomorrow. Obviously, tomorrow night, around about this time, it'll be the Japanese Grand Prix. So again, do tune in for that. But until next time, guys, take care, have a lovely day, and we'll see you very soon in Malaysia.